Hello guys, welcome to a video for what is proximity fade. Basically, proximity fade measures how close our surface pixels are to other 3D objects. As you can see, the closer I have this sphere and the closer I get this to other surfaces, I get this nice red intense color. Super cool. So let's actually see how it works. Here I have two colors, red, white, and I am just mixing, I am controlling these colors based on the proximity fade. It's a super simple node. It just has one input. By default, it comes with a value of 1. You can manually modify this, or you can hook up some parameter as I did here. And this distance value basically controls how much it fades from the intersection point. As you can see, I can control this fading distance between the intersection points, which are super red, and the further I am from the intersection points, I get this transition, which I can control with this proximity fade. There are some important things that you should know about this proximity fade node. First, this proximity fade is only available into the fragment section of the visual shader. Also, the moment you use proximity fade, Godot will treat this material as if it was a transparent material. And that can be a problem because, as you know, transparent materials don't produce shadows and sometimes can be problematic. I mean, you can fix that by going into the material options and, for example, enable depth per pass. So now it has shadows, but this is not cheap. This is expensive for the render. So yeah, using proximity fade has its limitations, and this is one of them, especially because transparent objects can be problematic. But yes, I also have some examples. I use this quite a lot in particles. So here, for example, I have a very simple stylized smoke, and with the proximity fade, I get this nice transition, smooth transition for the smoke. And if I disable this, let me go to the shader, and I will disconnect the proximity fade. So you can see we get this ugly, let me pause the render here. Yes, you can see this ugly intersection hard edges, which is not good for a smoke, right? We want a soft transition in a smoke. So yes, I just wanted to show you this because I use this a lot in particles. And also I have another interesting example here. And this is a shield. Wait. There you go. I have done this shield and I am using a proximity fade to have this cool intersection outline within the objects that are passing through the shield. I have also used this a lot for water, so I can get that nice foam surrounding the objects in the water. And also sometimes for very specific VFX, for example, in portals VFX. So that is it. That is what the proximity fade node does. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments.